Okay, so the most interesting question. Uh, this is many times when, well, actually, this is the question that's been driving me a long, long time. A question that even in channeling, I didn't, I didn't seem to get my own answers. I didn't see to get. Well, I have. Well, obviously, I'm sometimes lying right now, but I didn't find the answer to the question that still sometimes arises. For example, right now I see the road, lines, everything in my hand, and something. Uh, well, okay, so most common people would say, okay, I see road, I see the lines, I see the posts, I see everything. But the next question is, who is the one that sees? Where is the one that sees? Where is the one that feels? Where is the observer? Who is the observer? And most, my question is, why is the observer? It's like, I see something right here. Oh, I see something right here, right? And then you put some kind of emotion to it, and then you somehow easier feel as the observer. You somehow seem to forgot the observer in the emotions. You somehow got the emotions, and therefore you like lost or get farther away from the observer, the eye. And sometimes this is the question when some people want to go outside of the body, like us traveling outside the body experiences. But for the most simplest question and the most assisting question for those to go outside the body is simple. Start with energy breathing, like breathing through the skin, aura, and then ask yourself the question, who is this I that sees? Who is this I that feels? Who is this I? And also, this is sometimes this question helps. This question also sometimes helps when you are in troubles, when you are deep emotional, suppressing, like depression, sadness, guilt. But whenever you feel really, really bad, this question sometimes helps to understand that, hey, these are just emotions. Hey, these are just energies that I feel. The I is always and always has been at 0 point. This has the I that observes has never been, oh, I'm so happy I am observing, or I'm so sad I am observing something. It's always neutral. He's always observing. But sometimes we lost ourselves in the point of in the sense of energies, in the sense of emotions. But then when you go more deeper into it, who is the I that observes, you somehow get more closer to it. And then you feel, and then the next question arrives is, where is this I that observes? And next question, why is it? Because all you see some kind of experience, no matter where you're a light being, no matter you would say dark being, but I obviously do not ever have seen a bad being, dark being, whether you are, I don't know, tree, whatever. There's always the I that observes. My questions deepest now are, why does it actually, or why is it observing? And when I was, for example, when you wake up in the morning, you start to see whatever you see. No matter what you see, what you experience, is totally doesn't matter. But the idea is, why this exact moment? Why this exact moment? Why this exact vision that you see? Why not something unimaginably different? Why not something totally different? Why this exact thing that you see is this? And one time I asked, I was like, okay, why do I see? I was looking at a tree and a balcony of my balcony at my flat. I was asking, why do I see this? It's like, oh, well, because you're looking on the outside of the window. So no, not that eye, the eye that sees. Why does it see this one? This particular moment. Why not something else? Why like this? For example, you had you would say previous lives, future lives. You have had something, other experiences, you would say. But why this current moment, right here, right now? Why do you see exactly this moment? And then I got into a channeling state, and the answer was in huge love and light, because everything is highly, highly loved. And I saw everything, the same picture that I see, only with perfect white color, shiny diamonds, and I would say super HD mode. And I understood, yes, because everything is absolutely love, and all that the absolute love is seeking to be more and more and more expanded, more and more expanded. Well, okay, this was the one answer. Next time I was also looking for this answer, because sometimes this question arises really strongly and you want to receive like some kind of answer. The next thing is that when you are a light being, when you are higher, in like a higher self, you never have this question. You have never had this question. You are always, always on top of your all emotions. Always, always. And you never had this like lower frequency thoughts, you would say, like lowered frequency ideas. You always are in such highest. And this thing is also, when I started to channel Enrico, this question completely disappears, because everything exists, and wow, this is so amazing, so interesting, so cool, and just want to explore more and more and more and more, because everything is so exciting. So this is another approach. Sad humans, super exciting, loved beings, they do not even approach this question. I would say they do not even they don't have such thoughts to even think about some questions. Sometimes when Enrico says humans, you have the unique ability, thinking. It's like superpowers. No other being has these superpowers, because this ability can like lower you down, lock you in, and make you feel sad all the time, and so on and so on. But there was another question maybe a year ago, and I still ask this question: why do I see? And everything is one. Everything is being observed through one consciousness, and that one consciousness is nothing. It is unconscious of itself, but he is observing. Well, that didn't make any sense, and I asked, well, show me something more, and said everything is separated, and everything is looking at itself all the time, but from a different point of view, and that point of view creates the idea of separation. It's like everything is being seen through a different point of view. It's like nobody can see the world from your point of view. Nobody can see it. And that's why it creates separation, because if something can be seen from the same point of view, it's the same being, same experience, same. And this was a technical thing that it's like something like a computer that if something isn't equal, then it's something different. And so everything is something different. It's like if you look at the same tree, two persons are looking at the same tree, they are looking at a completely different picture, and that's why it automatically creates separation. But it was in much deeper levels. And when we were communicating with angels, you would say, pure love beings who have no thoughts at all, they always say, you exist, you just exist, and let it be as it is. Like completely calm down, and enter in the world of light. Enter in with complete, you would say, it's not the word sacrifice, it's something like take away all your thoughts, take away all who you are, take away all your ideas that you want to achieve something, take away everything, and just be. Just be. Don't think to be. Just let yourself be. And then when we were channeling Jesus, he entered the meditation. He gave the meditation, and the meditation was like you concentrate on the bright light. Always and all the time you concentrate on it. And when you feel the bright light entering you, feel the bright, bright, bright white light in your heart. Feel it in your heart. And then when you feel it in your heart, you will start receiving that bright, bright energy more, 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 and more. And then what I saw is that you receive this energy more, 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 and then you somehow completely disattach from this world. You somehow start entering that world, and there is no energy at all. There is no energy that makes you think something sad. There is only, you feel like these stones, these rocks, these everything, the heavy things around you, even thoughts, just fall away, and you don't have any thought about why I exist. You just feel so loved. You just feel so highly, highly absolute that you are, because you exist, And sometimes I think, sometimes I feel, I don't have the answer to this question. I don't have the answer, but I know that the day I will pass away, the day I will return back home, I would feel that I will have all the answers, and there is all the knowledge I ever need that will answer this question. But somehow this question is driving you to research, do more research, and trying to find out. And this is something when we were also channeling different beings. I would say channeling beings not always happens, like only channeling information. And it was like it's a soul's anchor, it's a soul's way back home, because the soul sooner or later will want to know why I exist. And this is like a way home. This is like a built-in navigation system that drives you back home. It's like the soul has reached so much experience, and then when the soul has reached enough experience, the soul by default doesn't feel excitement about the surrounding experiences, and then such questions arises. So but still this question arises really toughly sometimes. And and I'm back home from a hockey game, and I would say we lost. And the trainer, he was really angry because we lost 4-2. He says that we want to win. I want you to win, boys. I want you to win. And I'm like asking myself, why do we want to win? It's like losing is also interesting. Why is that you especially need to win? I was like looking and not understanding, what are you talking about? Why is that such will to win something? So, thank you for watching.